Have you ever realized the person sitting beside you is actually a stranger? I did, right after my boyfriend inhaled my family's entire Thanksgiving dinner, and then screamed at me until he kicked me out of his car in the middle of the night. He thought he broke me, but that was the night I started planning my revenge. If you've ever had someone twist your words, flip the blame, or make you feel small for asking for basic respect, hit that like button. Subscribe for more stories where justice, real, poetic justice comes full circle. Because this one, it gets painfully messy and beautifully satisfying. The story begins long before the turkey incident. It starts with the version of him I thought I knew. For almost 2 years, I believed I was dating a gentle giant, a tall, broad-shouldered, charming guy who lit up every room he walked into. He was witty, charismatic, and effortlessly confident. The kind of man who could talk shop with your uncle, charm your grandma, and make your dad laugh, all within the same 10 minutes. And for a long time, he made me feel safe. Or at least that's what I convinced myself. We'd moved in together 6 months earlier. I had this picture in my mind of us building a healthy life. Cooking together, going on walks, splitting chores, that kind of thing. And most days he played the role well, too well. Looking back, it was almost theatrical, like he was performing perfect boyfriend on autopilot. He was obsessed with fitness. His entire identity revolved around protein counts, macros, workouts, and maintaining the discipline he believed separated him from other men. I admired the commitment, but the intensity. Sometimes it scared me. He didn't use supplements, so every gram of protein came from actual food, which meant eating enormous meals, sometimes bordering on binging, but I brushed it off. Everyone has quirks, right? He insisted on paying for groceries, every single time. He said it was chivalry. I thought it was sweet. Turns out it was control. But I didn't know that yet. When Thanksgiving came around, I was excited. Really excited. My grandparents host it every year. And it's the one time the whole family comes together. My sister, my uncles, my cousins, everyone. The kind of warm, chaotic, nostalgic family gathering you look forward to all year. And I wanted him to be part of it. He'd charmed my family before, so I assumed this would be no different. I had no idea this dinner would become the turning point of our entire relationship. The dinner. We arrived a little late, nothing dramatic, but enough that the turkey was steaming. The mashed potatoes were on the table, and people were already pouring drinks. When he walked in, everyone lit up. Compliments flew left and right. My grandmother hugged him. My grandpa slapped his back. My cousins whispered about how built he was. It was the kind of reception that makes you feel proud of your partner. And he basked in it. But the moment we sat down, something shifted. A weird tension, subtle but jarring. I noticed he hadn't eaten since breakfast, which for him was a red flag. Because when he's hungry, the world becomes a background prop to his appetite. He was seated right next to my grandpa at the far end of the table, meaning he'd be the last to get the turkey platter as it passed around. My grandpa carved it. It was a big bird, enough for 12 people. 10 of us were there. Plenty for seconds, plenty for leftovers. Or so we thought. The platter made its way around the table. People took modest slices, a leg here, a wing there, a few carved pieces. No one piles their plate on the first go. Family tradition. You take a little, then go back for more. Keeps things balanced. By the time the platter reached my boyfriend, there was still a lot of turkey left. An entire half-breast, one thigh, one wing, several carved chunks. He set the platter next to his plate, and then he leaned in. I watched his shoulders tense, his posture shift, as if someone had flipped a switch inside him. His fork moved fast, too fast. Within seconds, he wasn't serving himself. He was attacking the food, shoveling, scooping, scraping. He was eating like someone who hadn't seen food in days. My nephew whisper laughed. He's gobbling it, everyone chuckled, light-hearted, harmless. But he didn't laugh with them. He didn't look around. He didn't acknowledge the social cues. He just kept going. I nudged him quietly, softly. Hey, go easy. People want seconds. He brushed me off without looking at me. Relax, I got it. But he didn't got it. He ate the entire remainder of the turkey, all of it, every last bite. As if his hunger gave him permission to ignore the fact that he was eating something intended for 10 people. My grandmother's smile faded. My uncle exchanged a look with his wife. My sister raised her brows. 1,000 micro-expressions of judgment filled the room, and I felt my cheeks burn. It wasn't just embarrassment. It was something deeper, like someone had ripped the veil off my relationship and revealed an uglier reality beneath it. When my grandpa joked, "Someone really likes turkey," everyone laughed, but not the warm, happy kind of laugh. It was that uneasy, tight-lipped laugh people use to mask discomfort. He missed the tone entirely. He just kept eating, and when he finally looked up, he proudly said, "Man, this is amazing, Grandma." But the damage was done. No turkey for seconds. No leftovers. A centerpiece dish. Gone. The drive home. The second we got into the car, I knew the silence was dangerous. He gripped the steering wheel too tight. His jaw flexed. His breathing was heavy. So I tried to be gentle. I'm not mad, I said carefully. But that wasn't your finest moment. People noticed. He cut me off. Oh my God. Are you really doing this right now? I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to talk. There was plenty of turkey left. No, there wasn't. You ate all of it. Because everyone already took their share. That's not how it works, and you know it. He slammed his palm against the steering wheel. So now I'm some kind of monster because I was hungry? Because I hit my protein? Because I ate a meal? His voice rose. My heart raced. The car felt smaller with every mile. I'm not calling you a monster, but you embarrassed me back there. Oh, so now I'm embarrassing you. Maybe you should date someone who eats like a bird then. That's not what I said. You basically called me a pig. I didn't. You did. And you know what? If you have a problem with who I am, maybe don't be with me. The more I tried to explain, the louder he got. Crueler. The more defensive. He twisted every word into an insult I never said. His anger filled the car like smoke, suffocating and thick. And then he did something I will never forget. He pulled into a gas station, parked, unlocked the door, and said, "Get out. Think about what you just did." I stared at him. I thought he was joking. He wasn't. Are you serious? Get out. At midnight? You wanted to talk. So go think. He looked at me with this cold, hollow expression. No remorse. No hesitation. Just arrogance. And then he drove away. My stomach dropped. Not metaphorically, literally, I felt it fall. I sat there with my breath punching in and out of my chest. My mind spun. Every instinct screamed danger. My hands shook as I dialed for an Uber. I spent the night crying in my sister's guest room, and I told myself, I'll give it a week. Maybe tensions will cool. They didn't. He never texted, never called, never checked if I got home safe. Nothing. That's when I realized something terrifying. People don't show you their true character when life is easy. They show it when you inconvenience them. He had shown me exactly who he was, and I believed him. The shift at my breaking point. By day 3, the humiliation had hardened into something sharper, something cleaner, a cold clarity, and underneath it, a slow-burning anger that finally had a direction. I wasn't going back, not this time, but I wasn't leaving quietly either, not after the gas station, not after the screaming, not after being made to feel small for something that wasn't even wrong. He wanted me to think about what I did? Fine, but he was going to think about what he did, and he was going to feel it. The revenge, detailed, psychological, satisfying. Our finances weren't shared, but our lives were deeply intertwined. Gym memberships, lease agreements, subscriptions, accounts, grocery services, deliveries, and auto-pay utilities were mostly under my name because he hated paperwork. Translation, convenience for him, and a perfect opportunity for me. Here's what I did. 1, I cancelled every grocery delivery. Every single service that brought him his mountains of meat, eggs, fish, and vegetables, gone. No warning, no courtesy text, no explanation. Just delivery cancelled, subscription ended. I could practically picture him opening the fridge to nothing but mustard and leftover sparkling water. 2, I removed myself from the lease. Legally, cleanly, quietly. I contacted the landlord, explained I would not be living there anymore, provided written notice, attached my forwarding address. This wasn't spite. This was control. I wasn't waiting around for him to decide when it was convenient to talk. 3, I transferred all shared bills to his name. Internet? Water? Electricity? Streaming services he binged every night? All reassigned. Let him handle the paperwork he hated so much. 4, I blocked him everywhere. Phone, email, social media, gym app, everything, a wall, unbreakable and intentional. He had abandoned me at a gas station at midnight. He didn't get access to me anymore. 5, I sent one final message, not to him, to his sister, the only person he genuinely listened to. A calm, measured text. Hey, I'm safe. I just wanted you to know your brother left me alone at a gas station at midnight after screaming at me for an hour. I'm not asking for anything, just letting you know why I won't be in his life anymore. No drama, no insults, no embellishments, just facts. His sister responded, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to him right now." Oh, she did more than talk. Apparently she ripped into him hard, because within an hour he tried calling me 12 times, but every call went straight to voicemail. His realization delivered secondhand. His sister later reached out again. I didn't block her. He's losing it. He came home and the fridge was empty. The bills hit him all at once, and the landlord emailed him. He said, "You ruined his life." I told him he ruined his own. I didn't reply, not because I was being cruel, but because the silence itself was the closure I never got from him. He wanted me to think about what I did, but now he had to live with what he did, without me there to absorb the impact. The final payoff. A week later, I got one last message through an unknown number. I'm sorry. I overreacted. Can we talk? I deleted it. Not angrily, not bitterly, just peacefully. Because the revenge wasn't the billing transfers. It wasn't the cancelled groceries. It wasn't blocking him. It was showing him that I was no longer someone he could control, silence, guilt, or intimidate. My revenge was independence, and it tasted better than any Thanksgiving turkey ever could. Sometimes the real justice isn't yelling back. It's walking away so completely that the person who tried to break you has to face themselves without you as their cushion. And trust me, nothing hits harder than consequences they created themselves. If this story gave you chills or a little spark of validation, hit that like button. Comment below with the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen or wished you could pull off. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories where karma doesn't just come knocking, it kicks the door down.